Alright, so I'm gonna show you how to shop keto. So let's flip this camera around. So right now I already got avocados and stuff. And I'm gonna get some walnuts because they're easier. So you can use almonds, pretty much any nuts you just wanna like include that in your macros. Most veggies, I'm just mainly getting stuff that I like. Tomatoes. There's so many options, but I want to try making Alfredo out of squash noodles. Heard the butternut is the best. You can use zucchini, other forms as well.
Let's all look out for each other, because we're in this together.
Well, I was looking for low carb barbecue sauce, but I guess this store doesn't have it, but it does exist in barbecue. I've never tried it before, so I don't know how it tastes. I hope it's good. Some people say it's great. Eggs, I like to go with the egg lambs best, the cage-free ones. Normally I'm getting a huge bag of cheese to go with it, but I have a few bags at home, so I'm good. Sparkling ice is a pretty nice find. Like 5 calories and 0 carbs, and the lemonade one tastes like a Sprite, in my opinion. Sour cream depends on what you're into, 1 or 2 grams of carbs on most of it. Mexican food you can have, you just have to use, like I said, different types of tortillas, like the cheese tortilla, the spinach one, low carb, and then just watch your carbs for the sauces. Sour cream is great too. They're out of my favorite Alfredo sauce, so I guess I'm trying a new one, but it only has like 2 grams of carbs and a decent amount of fat, so we'll try it out. So yeah, drinks, just delicious, no carbs, and electrolytes and stuff, and butternut squash. I just got some avocados, walnuts for snacks, and just some meats. Low carb ice cream does exist, and Enlighten and the Halo Tops are the main ones. most meats, bacon is okay. Getting that hot link, so my fave. You can eat most of these meats if you want to. You just have to include it into your macros. Just plug it all in. Poultry, fish, all that. And just make sure you measure it out. Alright, so I got some shrimp. Cooked that with my eggs and just a few other things. Hot wing sausage. Some pepperoni to go with my mozzarella cheese sticks. Oh, if you wanted to just use 2 slices of bread, you can probably get away with that, but on keto anyways. But yeah, you have to be very careful. You don't want to really go, you don't want to go over like 30 grams. I try to stay under 19, but it's something that works if you want bread or just 1 slice. Try to make it work. You even have certain brands of tortillas that actually have like low carb, but you have to really look for it. Just there's a carb balance that has 4 net carbs. Just really check the labels. So there are some snacks you can use, but most you want to stay away from. I mainly go for the pork rinds. Some of them have carbs, some don't, just so you just want to check the back. I look for the ones that don't have any carbs. Sources to help you fight getting the keto flu. Let's get some smart water, something with electrolytes. Personally, I like getting this one, but any of them work. But yeah, overall, just drink a lot of water, especially starting out and getting back into keto, because from what I hear, keto flu is a bitch. And I ain't trying to deal with all that. Use any lunch meat. Some people make lettuce wraps with the lunch meat and add a little cheese to it. It works out. Tastes pretty good. Just gotta make sure it works with your macros. Parchment paper is good to have if you're like doing things with cheese, like making tortillas and burger patties and stuff like that, so it doesn't stick at all if you get parchment paper. Some people love seafood. Salmon is great. Well, I try to stay away from the fried foods, but yeah, anything that's not fried, easy to make. Just be creative. Oh, I guess they have frozen options for all the veggies and squash noodles, veggie spirals and stuff like that. That's new for me as well. And carrots. Just gotta be careful on the carbs. Like, for example, zucchini noodles would be the best, but it's literally only 2 grams, where this one is 12 grams. But I'm trying both out right now for the first time. Rice is good because it's literally cauliflower. Let's see how many grams it has. I've never tried that one. I'm not a big of a fan. 5 grams ain't bad. I know it's hard to stay away from fruits because they're healthy, but you gotta watch the carbs on there. Fruits have a lot of carbs and sugars. Overall, it's pretty easy to read the label. Just check the back of the label, make sure your items are low in carbs and higher in the fat content, decent amount of protein. So most meals I try to stay under 19 if I can help it, but just primarily I wouldn't go over 30. That's just what I've researched and what's been working for me. And yeah, you just basically, I use the Carb Manager app, which I'll put the link to in the description on how to actually use that as well. And I kind of use that to kind of measure out what I'm eating. But yeah, it's simple. Just look for all the healthier foods and stuff.